Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for April 5th, 2023. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now, like a new streaming player from DIRECTV Stream. Another cable TV network is shutting down their TV service and going streaming only, and the surprising decline of streaming on gaming systems like the Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. We're going to be breaking this all down and a whole lot more in a minute. But first, if you want to learn more about these stories and come up with your own opinions, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story there on cordcuttersnews.com so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinion. Also, if you're new here, do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, helping us support our families. So with that said, let's dive into the news today, starting off with DIRECTV Stream's new dongle-like streaming player. Now, DIRECTV Stream's had a cable box streaming player, I always call it, and that allows you to basically get a cable experience streaming through DIRECTV Stream. It even has a keypad on the remote which allows you to change channels by entering a channel number. And it very much looks like, takes DIRECTV Stream and makes it look like and work like DIRECTV satellite, but streaming online. Well, now after many years, they're finally coming out with an updated version. There's some cool new benefits to this version than the old version, and it's in a dongle stick-like format, much like a Google TV Chromecast device, a little puck-looking dongle with an attached HDMI cable on it. But this was spotted on Reddit. According to the email that went out to customers, DIRECTV is looking for 1,000 beta testers of DIRECTV Stream customers that will get a free Gemini Air device here with this that will be shipped out next week. If you didn't get the email and you didn't sign up for it, you're out of luck. Already 1,000 people have already claimed their devices and no more free ones are being given away to be beta tested. Now, this new streaming player has quite a bit of cool features. It's a 4K device just like the old one, but it comes with HDMI 2.0, improved Wi-Fi, a better processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 15 gigabytes of storage, and a Broadcom Video Core 6 GPU. So it's a surprisingly powerful player. Should offer excellent quality. The big selling point here from what we've seen in the emails is improved Wi-Fi versus the older one. I'm assuming that means Wi-Fi 6 with it, which will offer far superior streaming online through Wi-Fi. Let's be honest, most people use Wi-Fi. Ethernet's great, but most people aren't wiring their home with Ethernet to get the best experience. So the new Wi-Fi there is a great option for it. So check it out. Link in the show notes down below if you want to learn more. Again, if you didn't get the invite or you didn't already sign up for it, you're out of luck. The first 1,000 people have already claimed them. They're not giving away any more free ones. But I suspect this will hit the market and be for sale very soon. This device really is targeting the people who say, hey, I want a cable-like experience, but streaming. I want the same user interface, the same remote, the ability to change channels by entering a channel number to quickly jump around. So we'll see how it all plays out. But as soon as it's officially announced for sale to the general public, we'll have full coverage over at cordcuttersnews.com. All right, in a surprising decrease, streaming on gaming systems is becoming less and less popular. The Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and more now only accounts for 6% of streaming, according to a report out there from Alumna Insights, A-L-U-M-A. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. If I did, my apologies. But they looked at it. In 2015, 26% of all streaming happened on a game system. Now just 6% does. And what I think we're increasingly seeing here is that A, game systems are expensive. B, most people have a Roku or a TV with a built-in streaming player. Why go there and use a launch your gaming system to stream when you already have it built into your TV, when you already have it built into your games, Xbox or smart TV and Roku, etc. So does it surprise you that only 6% of streaming now happens on game systems, or have you moved away? When we cut the cord, our PlayStation 3 was one of the devices we used on our TVs. Now my TV is a Roku TV in our living room, so when I want to stream, I just go to the Roku TV. I don't bother with the PlayStation 4 we have in there. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think of that. All right, let's keep moving along. Pluto TV has announced everything coming this month, or at least most of it. They usually sneak in some big surprises throughout the month. But they're also having a halfway to Halloween. Did you know where this month marks halfway to Halloween? And they're having an April Ghouls event with a ton of Halloween-related content being added. That's just a fraction of the stuff coming there with it. So check out cordcuttersnews.com. Link in the show notes. I'll put a link there to see everything coming to Pluto TV's free ad-supported streaming service. It's a great service. Check it out. And you can let me know what's your favorite part with it all. All right. You may have wondered what is happening with cable TV, and there's one interesting thing that we wrote a story about over at CoreCarsNews.com I wanted to talk about here. And that's the fact that the average age of cable TV viewers is aging dramatically rapidly, and that includes for kids networks. Did you know that Cartoon Network, for example, even during primetime kids slots, the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., which is often seen as a heavily kid-dominated time, after dinner, before bed, kids watching shows, 68% of their viewers are now 18 years old or older. Increasingly, even kids networks are becoming adult-dominated as opposed to kid-dominated. I have a 10-year-old, I have a toddler. I'll be honest, my 10-year-old does not watch TV. She has Nickelodeon, she has Cartoon Network and Disney Channel through our services. They're on the TV, she knows how to get to them. She's on YouTube Kids, she's watching Hulu for her anime show. All that kind of stuff. She is not watching cable TV. Are your kids that way? I think about myself. When I moved out, I moved into a place with friends, we didn't have a phone. When I bought my first home, didn't pay for a phone. I've always had a wireless phone. I've never paid for a landline phone. And I think that's what's going to happen with the next generation. Why go get a traditional cable TV service? You're already used to streaming. You're just going to keep streaming. I think that's a very huge warning sign for cable networks out there that could really devastate them in the years to come. So let me know, do you have kids? Or are you in that like, hey, I just got out of college, I just moved out of my parents' home? Are you that? Did you even consider getting cable TV, or was it straight to internet and straight to streaming? Like how I went straight to just using my wireless phone, and I never paid for a home phone in my entire life. I have never paid for a home phone. Let me know, are you similar? I'd love to hear from you. But check it out. There's a very interesting story I wrote with a lot of details, a lot of numbers I won't get into here. But I found it interesting that even in prime time, the vast majority of Cartoon Network viewers are now over 18 years old. Trust me, that's not the demographic they're going after. But I'm sure they don't mind it. They're going to take whatever they can get right now. But let me know. All right, are you a YouTube TV customer having trouble with an Apple TV 4K, especially the first generation Apple TV 4K? If you are, you're not alone. YouTube TV has confirmed on their official Reddit account that the Apple TV 4K is suffering crashing. They're aware of it. They're trying to test and fix it. But if you're crashing to the home screen on the YouTube TV Apple TV 4K, you're not alone. They're working on it. They're fixed. Now, this seems to be primarily for first generation Apple TV 4Ks. Though I've heard some second generation and more report the same problem. If you're not having a problem, great. You're in luck. If you are having a problem, you're not alone. YouTube TV is well aware of it, and they're busily working on a fix they've announced. So keep that in mind. And our last story up of the day, Breezeline TV. It's a cable TV company formerly known as WOW TV. You might notice that a lot of cable companies in the last few years have changed their names. It's like, hey, people hate WOW TV. Maybe if we're called Breezeline, we'll be fine. I think Comcast and Charter were kind of the first. They came out with Spectrum and then Xfinity. And then many other companies kind of followed suit saying, hey, that's not a bad idea. If we just kind of rebrand, maybe people will like our service more. At least that's what I'm assuming they're doing with that. But back to the main story here. It's a Canadian-owned company offering cable service here in the United States. And in a growing number of their markets, Maine, West Virginia, and Florida, they are shutting, parts of Pennsylvania and Maryland also, they're shutting down their TV service, replacing it with a streaming-only option, or of course you can go to YouTube TV and others. But they're joining a growing number of cable companies who are either completely shutting down their cable service or no longer selling it like Frontier is. And either launching their own service or like Frontier, partnering with something like YouTube TV to offer streaming TV. Basically what they're saying here is TV is not profitable for us. Internet's profitable, we want to put all of our effort behind that. So we're going to go offer a streaming deal, either with something we created or something we partnered with somebody else to do. And then if you want more, you can go get whatever you want. But we want you to be our internet customer. We're going to put all of our effort into internet. A growing number of companies, even some top 10 cable companies out there, are doing this. Is your cable TV company out there done this? Leave me a comment, let me know. I hear, it seems like every week somebody is saying, oh, my cable company is no longer offering TV. I suspect in the next 5 to 10 years, most smaller cable companies are going to get out of TV. It's just not profitable for them, and focus on their internet service, which is very profitable for them. What do you think of that? Does that surprise you? I think that's just the future. The fact is, internet is profitable. You see these cable companies doing mobile phone, home security, and all these other things out there to become profitable. And because of that, they're increasingly moving away from TV. TV is just in a tough spot. Unless you're a big provider like Comcast or Spectrum with a huge amount of providers, it doesn't make a lot of sense for them to be offering a TV service. It's very expensive, very low return, as increasingly a large number of companies are no longer, or a large number of customers are no longer taking the TV service there. So let me comment, let me know what you think. Are you surprised? It seems like in the last 2 months we've reported on 4 or so cable companies who are no longer offering a TV service other than streaming. All right, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Don't forget, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live on YouTube here answering your cord cutting related questions. Until next time, take care, be safe. I'll be back again real soon.